I think this one is set up. There we go. We have the much sadder Samantha Arantes is spiritually drained by the gig economy. Will Samantha survive? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Yo, we get a content warning. Oh, damn. This is I don't know how concerned should be. This is a hell of a warning for a game like this. Okay. That's good to know because I did see I don't know. I saw other stuff. Also, it's like if I saw something like this that had explicit sexual content, but it had graphics like this, I would honestly wonder. Like that's always a question: is at what resolution does like pornography become objectionable? Because if I have like 2 pixels, it's like you can't. It's like I don't know if you could even call it that. But like, at what ratio does it become something like that? It's a question. And for a game this low resolution, I honestly don't know. All right, let's set this up so you don't have to see the white borders. Or at least that's good enough. Okay. I understand and wish to proceed. What is this? This version, 3.1. Version 1.0 was submitted with the original deadline for Oktoberfest 2023. And version 2 took advantage of the extended deadline, known bizarrely as the Oktoberfest expansion, to add additional polish to this game. This version, number 1.3, was created after both of the deadlines. It corrects one major bug found by Dr. Doss on stream, a few typos, and some other minor changes. Thanks for playing this fine piece of ZZT software, and always remember a caveat ludor. Okay. I honestly what is I do not understand. Fascinating. What happens if I hit I do not wish the game over? Okay. Hmm. This is a good image. You, Samantha Arantes, space hunter extraordinaire, honored daughter of the Frogos of Kakaro Alpha, destroyer of worlds and enjoyer of ramen, are quite bored now. Under normal circumstances, you would be spending your week taking bounties in far reaches of the local cluster, destroying horrifying bioweapons and bringing quadrillions to justice. But today you're just waiting for laundry, namely the powers you use for all your fun jobs. Granted, it's been for a bit more than today, maybe a couple of weeks. You're not quite sure though. It almost feels like a couple of years at this point. The dry cleaner sent you a message about a processing error and regulatory compliance, and then suddenly stopped responding to your calls. You figured they must be busy at that time of year like this. You would use this lull between gigs to spend more time with your local friends, but it turns out most of them have things like 9 to 5s and other sorts of silly obligations. By the time they're available, you're too tired to chill yourself. To make matters worse, the city council voted again to redistrict funds from welfare and public services to the police. Sorry, municipal security services budget. So you have a suspicion that your life isn't going to get more stable on its own. You need another gig. Stat. Wait, that's it. Another gig. Yeah, gig. I love that water bottle. You keep seeing ads for it, and normally you wouldn't even consider it, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Gig Employment Connection Services, otherwise just called GIG or GEX, is the latest new app that connects able workers to small, simple jobs. The ads I've used things like this before. The ad says something about how they're in your corner and have your best interests at heart and can do all that and more. You're not quite sure what those things mean, but you suspect it just means they're a temp agency with a fancy front end. Yeah, yeah. Hurriedly rush to your computer to make a gig account, enter in all your personal information, and pray for the worst. Oh no. Windows Pro 3.2, copyright 2555, Meta Aquatic Computing Systems. This is where Meta Aquarius got their start. Drama relay and live into chat. Um, Spend a few minutes trying to chat people up on drama, but you're quite nervous about it. Most of your discussions kind of fizzle out in minutes. Vidcom Gaming Network. Let's do that one. Error 404. Vidcom Gaming Network servers are down. No! Gig. A working app that works for you. Available jobs. Sign flipper. Message inbox. Exit app. Oh boy, I'm gonna be flipping them signs. This gig is for the position of traffic flow director at the road construction company. Do you accept the gig? Uh, let's say yes, because I think no probably means we lose. Press any direction. Yo, we gotta flip the sign. Stpo. Welcome, Samantha, to your shift at the traffic flow manager at Road Construction, the ultimate corporation for all things road construction related. Started on the 19th of February 2409, Road Construction was aimed to be the central spot for all things road construction related. Feel free to join us full-time as an employee. For this job, you will toggle the sign to direct the flow of traffic. You will do this under the direction of one of our senior traffic control managers. Time is of the essence, so please respond quickly to maintain the optimal flow of traffic. Failure for you to do so will result in demerits. According to sufficient demerits, curing will be considered grounds for being permanently blacklisted from employment at road construction via gig. God, this reminds me of working at places with mistake quotas. Nothing makes you want to die other than mistake quotas. Let me tell you. All right. Can we save in the screen? I don't think we can. Save. Let's do this just in case. All right. Shit. Okay, so let's move thumb do. I'm gonna reload. Let's reload so that I don't have to live with demerits. Fuck. Okay, we're... I probably won't talk too much because I'm too focused on not getting demerits. Thank you for your work for Gig Row Construction. Your payment for this gig is $150. Okay. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay. I didn't even notice. I was too focused on this. Okay. Um, all right. All right, so drama relay in live and chat. No, everything is down. Yo, VidCon. Updates 0. Unclaimed loot. So much. Sam. Level 12, games 16, pins 14, badges. Chivos, juice tapes, hammers, shapes, video game images, comments, 7 reviews. Oh, I love this. That's probably my favorite thing about these is just the amount of, I don't know, text. This is like one step above like text-based adventures for me, so I'm all about the extra text. I can't. Can I add a comment? It seems like if I hit enter, it just resets this, so I don't think there's actually much we can do. Okay, let's go to the store. Your eyes quickly glaze over the cliched trend chasing stuff and the bizarre exploitative stuff until you can't see any games at all. It's okay. See, that's why you gotta do what I do to find games. You just find strange people on the internet and then go to their web pages and play all of the expressive, interesting stuff that all sorts of creative people are making at all times, but get no exposure. That's what you gotta do. Or you just find strange people on the internet who talk about video games and then you'll be like, ah, yes. I mean, hell, that's half the games I play. It's like random person puts out a YouTube video saying, "Hey, I made you Miniki in PS1." I will play that instantly. Way more interesting to me than anything you find on Steam. It's not actually true, but this is more fun, and you get to meet people. Glue's okay. What else do we have? Wish list. Oh, what are we wish listing? None of the games on your wish list are coming out anytime soon. Half of them feel like they've been delayed forever, anyways. Yeah. Although I did find out that one game, Labyrinth OS, it's entering beta. If I join their Patreon, I think I can access their beta, but I don't know if I want to do that. But maybe it's worth it. The sad thing is they'd probably tell me not to stream it, which makes sense. But I'd be sad. So I guess we'll just wait on that one. Okay. Library. Blob Bros X HD Turbo Remix. That reminds me of Yo Deltarune Chapter 6. Oh baby. Full legendary. Oh, these are amazing. It's a simple platforming game, but one that makes you nostalgic for simpler times. Granted, you can't help but wonder if times were ever actually simpler. Good text indeed. That reminds me of I came across this because I was navigating through old files while I was getting ready for this. I came across what was it, Super Mario Bros. X, the game I used to play and make levels for like a decade ago. Oh man, I enjoyed playing that. I played that again recently too. I remember streaming that with somebody and we played the multiplayer. Lots of fun. Alright, Deltarune Chapter 6. I cannot wait. You tried to boot up Deltarune Chapter 6, but you got a message saying that its release is still pending. While you're glad that they were able to resuscitate the author's brain, you doubt that a 3D planet hopping roguelike survival crafting game was part of his original vision. Frogger XD. That reminds me as a small child, there are many points at which where various family figures, usually my dad, would just buy very strange things for us, and this reminds me of the 3D Frogger remake that was also an adventure game. I have never seen anyone talk about it, and I need to look it up again because it's one of those things that you experience as a child that you're not even sure is real because it's so odd and you've never heard it mentioned. I've been going on a lot of these. Yeah, Frogger 3D. I remember I played a bunch of that. It was a strange game. They tried to make like an arcade game into something with like levels to it. It's like, and it's not just crossing traffic. It was so odd. I need to check that out again. All right, Full Life 3. I keep hearing this is coming out, and I never believe anyone at this point. I hear so much information about this, I just don't even care anymore. I'm just like, when it comes out, it'll come out. I don't care about learning anything about what's going on or the leaks or anything anymore. I have given up. For a series that only started a couple of years ago, you've been impressed at how quickly they're able to crank these out. This is great. Thank you for all the flavor text. There's so oh my god, there's gonna be a lot of flavor text. Alright, I need to disappear for half a sec. Okay. Gavel Frog, Amphibious Justice. Ah, yes, the series is very overlooked, but you appreciate the well-informed perspective this visual novel courtroom simulator approaches the subject of interspecies rights with. Alright. I can't quite tell, because I'm not sure, is this an Ace Attorney reference here? Human circling. Oh boy. When you were a young teenager, you hoped the series would give you a head start in learning how to socialize with humans. But now that you're older, you realize that the creators of it were just as clueless as you. Lathe Simulator 2607. This is one of those games that you got from an unrelated bundle, but it turned out to be an excellent piece of productivity software. You could send the virtual items you made in creative mode to any local business with a CNC lathe, and get your creations back in real life. Your only issue with it is that you loathe your lack of lathe ideas. Merindith Myth, Chained to the Past. You consider rolling a randomizer seed for this game, but you decide that you don't have the patience to spend 3 hours on only to realize you forgot a magic orb all the way back at the underwater cave of the Good Future world. I I had that moment. If any of y'all were here for the Twilight Princess randomizer, I had that moment because I was missing a sword upgrade for like half of that game. It made it interesting having to play a Zelda game without a sword for a couple dungeons until I found out in one of the shops an item gets unlocked after you buy another random item, and I had completely forgotten that because all of the context for why that would happen was gone. So I had to spend like $200 to buy a red rupee. I had to spend $200 to buy $20. And then after that, the Master Sword was hidden behind buying $20 with $200. I had no idea that would happen. I had to look it up because I was like, "Where is this?" I've checked everywhere. I have a thing, a web page with all of the checks in it. I went everywhere. I could not find it. Ugh. The other odd thing is that I was constantly looking for the MacGuffins because there was like the fuse shadows in the mirror, and I was just like, "Where the hell are these?" I found them in the chest right before the end of the game, and it's like I thought I needed these to get here. Apparently, I could just walk in the whole time. It's like, what? So confused. But anyway, I spent like maybe a week and a half playing that randomizer, and I think my final time on it was like 18 hours doing one rando seed. I don't think I'll be doing it again. But it was fun. Over the Moon Fort, Neapolitan Squirrel. You got halfway through this game only to have trapped yourself in a difficult area hours before you were supposed to be there, and you don't have the patience to start it up again and spend the next 3 hours correcting your mistake. Yeah. Plants vs. Tomboys. Now that's a title I would buy. Yet another one of those games you got from one of those bundles. You were legitimately interested in it at first until you learned that there's no way to actually play as the tomboy faction. Absolute garbage. That is very disappointing. I haven't actually played that one. I should check that out. Ribbit King Frolf LXXV. They're pretty good. You spend way too much time playing this one. There's a really good reason they've been making this game for centuries at this point. StarCraft 2 Tides of Darkness. The people weren't sold on the idea of a purely aquatic real-time strategy, but the sequel resolved every issue you had with the first game. Yo, Speedy Egbert 3? Yo, I just played the first one. You got halfway through making a level and then give up because you ran out of ideas. Yeah. Subway Robot in the Forest Castle. You like this game, but you can never remember the proper name for its genre. Spur Nean Sisters. Oh, Super Nean Sisters. That looks good. This looks like a fairly standard 2D platform, except it has an odd mechanic they call ratchet scrolling that forces you to commit to your progress in each stage. You find it uniquely compelling and eats up a substantial portion of your time. Wife Faster Too Furious. Yo. You had a whole spreadsheet made for this game to figure out how to get to the achievement of best matchmaker, but you just can't seem to find it anymore. Alright. Community. You can only ever click on this tab an accident. You can never make sense of what's supposed to be here. I think this is the page on Steam where you click it and you just get a wide scroll of random people on your friends list doing achievements or buying games, I think. Okay. Profile. Okay, we already did this. Can we save? We can save. We should do that. All right, back to gig work. Spooky monster. Let's do Spooky Monster. This is a gig for the position of Playhouse Associate of World Gigs Fun Emporium. You'll be scaring children. Do you accept this gig? Oh boy. That would be a great thing to put on your resume, child scarer. Just no context. Just put child scare. This is my date range. All right, Playroom Associate to World Gigs Fun Employment, the ultimate children's party location. With over 30,000 locations on various planets, there's hardly a child in the galaxy that doesn't know our name. Your particular role as a Playroom Associate will be to act as a giant, scary monster in a suit of our design. This particular playroom is modeled after the sorts of abandoned generation ships littering interstellar space that were quickly outpaced by the advent of ubiquitous energy-efficient FTL travel. According to our market research, such settings are very popular with children under the age of 10 Terran years these days. Advice for scaring children: do not approach the front or sides. They will be able to see your face and think your costume is silly. Do approach from the rear, and science cannot explain why, but they will never expect this. Maybe don't approach kids at corners. For some reason, they tend to do a good job looking behind themselves. Memorize the layout so you know how best to follow the children. If for some reason your night vision runs out, press T to reactivate it. Night vision? Oh my. Remember, in space, none of these children can hear each other scream. Have fun and remember to give these children benign traumatic experiences to cherish for the rest of their lives. Okay. I have very little knowledge of what's going on. Oh fuck. Haha, shit. Don't touch me. That's what it looks like an anthropomorphic cat girl in a state of unacceptable disrepair. So, no, I can't repair the cat girl. I thought I. Shit. Fuck. I can't move. I'm getting bodied by these children. Fuck. Hm. Okay, so it's like a gate system. Okay. I'm not totally sure what I need to do, but. Okay. Well, I got a confirmation saying I've done that. Like, I need to chase them. Okay, that's what. Okay, I do get a confirmation. Okay. Okay. I have to catch up to them. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's like kind of like kind of reminds me of Pac-Man. Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck. There we go. Here we got another one. There we go. Oh god, there's way too many people in here. I do enjoy that little animation they do. Fuck, they turned around. Oh, you turned around at the last second. You were totally going the other way a second ago. There we go. There you go. We got them. Okay, where are the rest of these buggers? There you are. Gotcha. Is there anyone else? There we go. Surveying the air, you notice that you managed to scare all the kids out of the playroom. Wow, that was more fun than I would have thought. I bet the manager here is really proud of my work. You big stundo. What do you make a big spooky scary monster? Oh, this is wonderful. The manager drags you into a back room to continue berating you. Oh god. The following dialogue has yet to be vetted by our Italian cultural consultant. Wait just a second. So this is awkward. Our Italian cultural consultant resulted in writing a script that is presumably more true to the Italian-American experience and vernacular. However, upon closer inspection, we have determined that it does not quite fulfill the requirements of the all ages content warning at the beginning of this world due to light profanity and scatological references. So, let's give you a choice, okay? We're definitely doing the Italian certified. What did it do wrong? The kids, they piss everywhere, not asleep. You're supposed to make a little boo ghost, like a little boo ghost, like a this. Boo. What do you mean? I think maybe you have the light upstairs, but nobody home. But the job description said to scare. Today, what did the kids make a poop? Is that what you says? To make a poo-poo? Maybe I power wash out between your ears before I power wash this a small family business. Nobody knows how much I suffer, Madonna. But you literally hired me to. My papa, you know, one of my papa come over from this old country. Technically, that was my papa's only ever come over from New Jersey. But even so, my papa, he make a little family entertainment restaurant with his own two hands. He stapled all of the anthropomorphics together. Real animal fur. Had to catch and trap squirrels and etacoods. Wait, what? Listen to me, a girl. It's a delicate art. You can't just jump scare these children like you're Freddy Fazbear. You have to keep your distance and use the light and shadow and the smoke and dazed. Look a menacing, but not actually be a menace. It's like cooking pasta al dente. That's how we get the repeats of customers and good reviews. Are you giving me another chance? No! Fine. Now get out. Alright. Everything about this job sucked anyway. You lied to yourself badly. Oh boy, we got paid $120. You're fired immediately. No. Hey, at least they still paid me, I guess. I mean, yeah, even if you did a bad job, you still worked. All right. Well, we've been fired permanently. All right. We have another job. Landscaper. Ooh, landscaping jobs. This position, you will serve as a groundskeeping associate for Red Tower and States, where you will be working outdoors for extended periods of time. Do you accept this gig? Oh boy. Oh, neat. Modus operandi. Thank you for accepting the position of groundskeeping associate at Red Tower Estates Physical Facilities and Services. Red Tower Estates is the hip and trendy gated living community for up-and-coming billionaires and their families. Oh my. Featuring fully air-conditioned private residences, top-quality security systems, lavishly maintained grounds, and a friendly, paranoia-inducing local news station. Red Tower Estates is the perfect place to live if you want to replicate the idyllic solitude and alienation of ancient Terran suburban living. As a groundskeeping associate, please note that you are barred from living within 50 kilometers of this community. Please understand that we have a reputation for high-class living to maintain. Today's forecasted temperatures are in the range of 38 to 40 degrees Celsius. Oh my, with at least 70% humidity, I'm gonna die. We recommend taking a 5-minute break in the shade every 4 hours to rest and drinking water at one of the provided fountains to prevent dehydration. Oh my. Now, as for your task this first day, we simply ask for you to mow all of the grass. Grass mowing shoes should have been provided to you before your arrival. Please note that Red Tower Estates is not responsible for any injuries that result from tripping or falling while wearing those shoes. Thank you for choosing to work for us. Note, health and safety regulations demand that we inform workers to save before starting their shifts with us. Oh, I'm glad they translate that into Fahrenheit units. This is gonna kill you. This will actually kill you. It's like this, but with like 70% humidity will actually kill you. You'll get heat stroke. I don't think you should be working. There might be laws against this, working in these conditions. Okay. Let's save as OSHA has recommended we save, so save I shall. The sun hurts you. Oh god. Okay. Oh god, I didn't. I forgot it wraps. It startled me. All right, let's get back to the water before I die. let's get back before I get murdered by the sun. Okay. Let's get refreshed. Okay. I think we did it. Wait, that's everything? Oh, nice. You scurry to one of the trees and take shelter underneath it. Freaking billionaires. We spent so much effort terraforming this planet over the course of 300 years, and now they're dead set on repeating the Terran climate collapse of the 21st century. Same as ever, these ignoramus pricks. I don't care what they're paying me. I ain't ever working here again. Wait, how do I even get out of this place? Your payment for this gig is $20. Jesus. Thank you for your work for Red Tower. Your payment for this gig is $20. Ah. We reviewed your performance at Red Tower and found it to be most exceptional. They have decided to give you top priority for transferring to a full-time position. You can literally die. Ah. Let's go. Okay. So I can do that job again? Interesting. You don't hate yourself. Accordingly, there does not appear to be any way to dismiss this job from your list. I guess, oh yeah, I guess this got replaced. We have survey respondent. For this gig, you will take a survey on behalf of a confidential benefactor. You may have to divulge highly personal information. Oh, this sounds great. The door is locked. It is made by those who are dead. Okay. A trademark of Ackware. Before you stands a towering monolith of a computer sprouting from a froggy void whose beckonings make you reel and tremble. More immediately in front of you is a pleasantly round blue button, completely unlabeled. Other, yes. Oh, we're dead. I have no chance of knowing any deep cut ZZT references. I think it's the first time I've ever played a ZZT game. Oh no, it's a quiz. Okay, that was amazing music. Hi, boys. Welcome to the 262nd annual Acquire Impromptu Quiz Show. You, Samantha Arantes, have been selected to be our lovely guest of honor. The theme of this year's quiz will be Know Thyself. You'll be asked several questions about yourself. The only consequences for failure is the publicly embarrassment of not knowing thyself. Answer wisely. Oh no, I don't think I'm enough of a Samantha Arantes buff to know all of her lore. I'm pretty sure it's both. Wait, aren't both of my shoulders blue? Oh god, I don't know any of these. I'm gonna guess 36. I don't know any of these. I'm gonna go with French braid. That's some leaked footage. I'm gonna go with 5. That was a Mentis life event right in the middle of high school. How could you forget? Oh, I thought that was. I was gonna assume this was a reference to being like orphaned as a child, so I moved off when I was 5 because my parents were killed. Because I just. What's my favorite flavor of ramen? I'm gonna go with. I don't know. My favorite probably spicy peanut. Okay, I was right. I have to just think like myself clearly. Are each of those things established in some sort of lore for Samantha? We've got $200 for answering a survey. Man, I want that job. Okay. Okay. Because I thought Samantha just had blue shoulders because her whole thing is blue. I have to look at her. Okay. We have pool cleaner. Oh boy. Message inbox. We made an error. It appears that I made a teensy mistake. You are actually quite a popular with the little kids. They can't stop a thinking about you. Please consider coming back here. I can delete the message, but I don't think. Oh, I thought it was asking which of her. I guess I just misread the question because I thought it was saying which of her shoulders is blue, and I was like, wait, I thought she was all wearing blue. I guess I just misread the question. Okay. Well, I won't delete that, but I don't think we can take the job. Yeah. Okay, for this position, you will clean an empty pool on behalf of Fresh Start Pool Cleaning. Cleaned equipment will be provided, but you'll have to bring your own gloves. Do you accept this gig? Oh boy. Hey, name familiar. Glad to see you're choosing Fresh Start via gig. You've made a great choice. So your job today will be to clean up the bottom of this empty pool. It's been covered up with some icky slime. Previous temp crews have tried their hand at it, but it keeps coming back. Hopefully you won't quit before finishing the job like those blokes. Anyhow, the cleaning machine is inside the pool already. It's pretty simple to use, so we shouldn't need to train you on how to use it. P.S. By the way, you don't need to worry about pushing the thing in the corners. We got that covered. Okay. Some sort of machine touch it, yeah. It's alive! Oh geez, what was that? Uh, Well, I can't. Well, oh, it regrows. So the problem I have with this is I'm never going to be able to. If I move it to the if I move it along the wall, I can't push it anymore, right? Okay, so let's say I do that, and then what happens? Okay, that's what they meant by that. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I'm assuming every color is slime, or is it like? Because my thought for this is like, is everything here slime, or is like the green stuff the slime, or is the red stuff the slime? I'm going to assume everything is slime. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's lovely. This might take me a while. Oh God. God. It's like building sandcastles on the shore. If I didn't have to like constantly be running back to get it against the wall, this would be so much easier. Okay. Okay. Gaming indeed. Okay, we did it. You look around the full and to your amazement, it's actually completely clean. You're astonished as anyone else. For once you feel proud of your work. You've even attempted to take a selfie for once. Maybe by the no diving sign, you tell yourself. Yo, nice. You feel quite proud of your work and decide to take a selfie. Yeah, looking good, Sammy, you tell yourself in an uncharacteristically self-confident manner. Not just to post this on my socials and see the likes roll in. Thank you for working for Fresh Start. Your payment for this gig is $160. Oh, the gaming servers are down. You spend a few minutes just trying to chat people up on Java, but you're quite nervous about it, and most of your discussions, okay, it's the same thing as last time. Slider recycler. Oh, please come back. Oh, baby. Everybody is asking where you are. Please come back. You've gone viral. All the kids in the whole city want to be scared by you. I'm begging you. Please come back. Yo, nice. I should show my pool selfie. Actually, because let me see if I can find this. Give me 1 sec to pull this up. Yeah. This is an oldie but a goodie. Here's me starting a fire in an empty pool. Alright, I think that's like, I have maybe one or two more, but this is the one that I have at the moment at least. I might have another one. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my god. There we go. Was it not on here? I thought I had it on here. Alright, well, I won't waste your time. Okay. For this position, you recycle sliders on behalf of a local organization contracted with a municipal government. You will be working in close proximity to heavy machinery. Do you accept this gig? Yes. Okay. So here I think the idea is to push sliders into heavy machinery. Okay. Oh, I got another thing. Yo, it's Craig. Craigo Boulder Co. Oh, hey, I bought stuff from you. It is proud to announce that we have recently received a government grant to continue our popular slider recycling operation. Each year, millions of sliders wind up pushed against walls that cannot be retrieved from or trapped in impossible configurations. However, thanks to the magic of highly experimental remote teleportation technology, we can bring the sliders to this room where they can be directed by conventional means into one of our preferred patented disposal chutes where they will be reprocessed, repackaged, and redeployed to newer, more frustrating mazes. Please push all sliders and boulders into any of the designated chutes at the edge of the room. No, Craig Co. Boulder Co. is proud to announce that we have implemented innovative safety features to prevent many common workplace dangers, such as sliders being trapped against walls or associates being crushed by the recycling machines. While Crago Boulder Co. has done its best to ensure the safety of our recycling associates, full safety is not guaranteed. Please save your progress before starting your shift. Note, all workers must have their phones on with notifications enabled in order to receive urgent work bulletins and safety updates. Okay. So we want to try and get everything. So what's this thing about? Okay. I thought this one did look like a tough one. I have to get, I assume, everything. This might take me a sec. God. Okay. Man, what are we supposed to do? What am I gonna do? Oh, those are boulders. I can't move those. Okay. Okay. That one was probably the easiest. And then... Okay, so I actually can't move those. Okay, so I have to can only... Huh. Interesting. Okay. Hot dang, babe, that pole looks clean. Okay. Okay. And so I can't use sliders to push other sliders. Okay, that much I've sort of figured out. Um, oh God. Flimbo Wiggins. Hey Sammy, it's me from high school. I just wanna see that's why you gotta be like me and just be completely inaccessible to certain years of your life because you don't want to be reminded of them. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh God. Yo, you got 43 likes? Damn, girl. Okay. Um, so I can push this. Oh, actually, yeah, this is, yeah, that's much easier. Okay. Okay, we got that, and then we can do this. Tony, hey Sammy, long time since I've seen you. Remember me? Uh, sure. And then where else can we go? You should be able to do all of these now. Oh, I can move those. I thought I couldn't move that. Reply guy. Hey, why did you edit your other arm out of the pic? I didn't actually notice you were missing an arm, or if that's in reference to something. Okay. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to do that. Shit. I don't know if that screws me or not. I'm just gonna reload. This isn't too bad to redo. Alright. And then what did I do after this? I didn't know I could push squares. There we go. Get rid of a couple of these. Tour is now available to the advertisement felt in Figma Prime. Wait, didn't I just blow up a planet in that system? Hello, milady. It's your buddy Herman. Block. Instant block. Okay. I guess we can get rid of these blocks. Speaking of blocks. Check out your top 10 most embarrassing moments from high school. Yeah, that's why I've tomorrow's forecast. I mean, that's pretty hot, but it's not gonna die hot. Yeah. See, that's why I have left abandoned all social media I had from that stage of my life. Want to be a hot soldier villainess? Download now to play. Oh, okay. System, move 400 photos to archive. Nah, you gotta do what I do and just periodically just take all of the photos off your phone, put them somewhere on your computer, and then never think of them again. Okay, what do we do? The best times is when you go back through them, and then you'll just be like, oh, hey, here's two people dating who aren't dating anymore. Or it's like, oh, wow, I don't like that friend anymore. I should get rid of these. Just strips down memory lane of like, oh, I feel very differently about this photo than now I do now. Happy with your body after you watch these videos? No. I must say, the writing in this, phenomenal. I'm really enjoying this one. Read our website to know basic facts about extremely popular topics. Mhm. Okay. Delete 500 contacts you haven't messaged in the past 2 months? Nah. DM from Sean Crumpet. Hi, Samantha Arantes 2A03. Do you want to do beta test my new game? If I actually knew you, that would be kind of neat, but I'm going to assume this is just actual garbage. Priority level 0. This is a test of the Galactic Emergency Alert System. Tired of half collared shirts? Try out our new full collared shirts. Okay, what's the next thing I do here? There's like a whole block of things here. It's like, what am I supposed to do? It's like I don't. It's like I can't even. Am I fine? It's like I can't interact with anything here. DM from June K. Hey Sam, it's been a while. We should hang out sometime. Oh, this makes me feel bad about my friend named June. I haven't talked with in a while. All right. Because like, this leaves me a little stumped. I can't move anything anywhere. Am I fine? I don't think I can do anything. Oh, okay. Truxum Ballad will give you 5 free gem wads if you help the. Uh, okay, things definitely changed there. One orc trying. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Things changed. I didn't realize that was happening. Things totally changed there. Like there was a line here I could do, and then a message happened. And then... Wait a minute. I only just noticed that now. Has this been messing with me the whole time? I just didn't notice it. It's a neat puzzle, I'll say that much. I haven't done puzzles of this style before, but I found this one kind of neat. Lester Crowley. Why are you in that pool if it says no diving? There we go. Yeah, I see you there. Tomato Parmesan ramen is now back in stock. Actually, let's just do this. Oh, I totally saw those flip before the message came up. Please remind citizens to be suspicious of anyone wanting better. Sounds like the police. Heartwarming. Cats and catnip living peacefully together at last. Friend request from Flora Galatini. Sorry, I'm shy. I saw you the other day and... Okay. Are we stuck at the moment? Because it kind of feels like I am. Oh, actually, no, we can move this. Notification overload. Oh boy. System notification overload. Okay. I get to see them change in real time. I think you had plenty of flavor text. Okay, we did it. That was a fun puzzle. Wait, that's everything? You're kidding me. None of those notifications were work related. What kind of incompetent wild liqueur manages this place anyway? Yeah, whatever. It's not like I'll ever work here again anyway. Thank you for your work at Boulder Co. Your payment for this gig is $90. Really? Oh, I love it. I love how crazy Samantha's hair is. I feel seen. Although my hair isn't as long as hers. Sigh indeed. It's been a long week. If nothing else, at least the couch understands your need for rest in your labors. For a sweet embrace and for a place to lie down without any need for poise or performance. Yeah, you'll just lay there for the rest of the night. Yeah. I said, oh no. Yeah. I sit on my couch and I do that, and then the cushions just fall out because I just sink into the crevices and end up pushing the cushions out. Ugh. Okay. Suddenly, you overhear a conversation between two women outside your window. Hey, I've had enough for today. Come on, just one more door. Girl, do I look like I can keep a smile on my face right now? I mean, it didn't stop you last time. It did, and you knew it. Besides the last guys who would have thrown his shoes at us if he hadn't tried to tie them on so well. You've been here for months. You know barely anyone in the city is like that. Well, enough people are. It's our job to try to look past that. Look, I've been here long enough to know that something's wrong with this city. The cops keep issuing all these bogus alerts and lockdowns, and it's got everybody on edge. Nobody trusts strangers anymore, let alone weirdos like us. Bogus? Come on, we've been over this before. Pretty much the only violent criminals there area use power armor, but the only people they let out during these lockdowns are folks with power armor. Something ain't right there. I guess you have a point, but that shouldn't stop us from doing our job. There you go again, sounding like one of your animes. Come on. I know there has to be someone in the city who will listen to us. There's gotta be. We didn't come out here to this planet for nothing. Fine. I knew you'd listen to me. Let's do one more door. Alright, you take the lead. Ugh. Oh my. I'm excited. Okay, first let's check out our apartment. It seems we've someone's honey we shrunk the kids us. Everything is much larger. It's a poster of ZBS, your favorite boy band from the Arcturus system. They're not knocking at your bedroom door. I'm glad to see I've fixed my door since I fought Crate. It's not the time to look through drawers, but I have to look at the abnormal cabinets. Nothing remaining on this L counter. Now's not the time to change the picture on the window. Oh, we have no time to stack the pogs. No! For some reason, your omnibus looks more like a U than door at the scale. Even if they were knocking on this door, you couldn't open it. It's still broken. Oh, we still haven't fixed my garage wall. Aw, dang. Alright, let's listen to these folks. OMG! Yo! It's these people who I only know through emotes. I love them. There is a rather long, awkward pause before your guests introduce themselves. Hi, I'm Sister Clausen. Oh shit, they're animate. I'm Sister Snippy. We're missionaries from the Church of... Oh hey, you're missionaries? Come on in. Really? Yeah, really. I love seeing you girls. Take the couch. I'll get the chair. Thank you so much. You head back inside to get the chair. I told you someone would let us in. Beginner's luck. This is. I love these faces. This is great. The missionaries seem awfully nervous. The cat girl must be very green. As for the literally green one, you're not sure what to think about her. Hi, we're missionaries, and we're here to share a message about. Psst, don't lead off with that. Try to get to know her better first. Sorry, I just remembered we forgot to ask you your name. Oh, my name's Samantha Arantes. I was raised on Kakaro Alpha, but I've lived on this planet for the past 15 Terran years. How about you? I'm from Mialonis system. Most people call us cat girls, but the proper name for our species is Salini. Oh, how about you, Sister Snippy? Oh, well, I'm Flora. I originally sprouted on the planet Verdella, 22 Terran years, Earth years ago. I think. Sorry, I can't do the conversation in my head very well. How long have you two been out here as missionaries? Oh, this is actually my second month as a missionary, and my first week with Sister Snippy as my companion. Psst, say something. Once again, props to RTUJ wife. Oh, I've been a missionary for about 9 cycles, which is 14 of your months, I think. Oh, that's neat. Did either of you have trouble learning the language? Grew up watching lots of untranslated anime, so I learned your Terran language pretty well. It's called English, right? It's still pretty weird having to use it all the time, but now I kind of want to visit your planet and see Japan one day. We didn't really have much in the way of Terran culture imported on our planet. Thank goodness. So the first few months were pretty rough for me. Oh yeah, that reminds me of when I moved here in the middle of high school. Learning English was tough. My Kakarian parents tried teaching me some before moving here, but nothing prepared me for the fact that English doesn't have any croaking noises. Croaking noises? Oh yeah, let me demonstrate. I'm not gonna do this. Okay, that was perfect. I would do that, but my neighbors won't be happy with me. They probably aren't happy with me now, but uh, wow, that's incredible. It's so musical. What does it mean? Oh, it's just a simple phrase that means dinner's ready. Saying that, you probably realize that they are both probably a little hungry. I just realized I forgot to get some snacks for you girls. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thank you so much. You realize that all your dirty dishes are in the sink in your room. Oh shit, are we washing dishes? 2 cups and a plate. That should be enough to serve some milk and cookies. I bet the cat would love those. As as you work, you can faintly overhear the sisters talking in the other room. Japan? That place isn't real. Oh god, it's the same thing we had last time. Oh god, it's growing. Okay, that's the first cup. Alright, I need to pull my nose. Give me 1 sec. Alright, we're good. Let's stop this and focus. I'm sad I'm not reading the dialogue. And the second cup. And finally, the plate. Alright. That's everything for a couple glasses of milk and a plate of your favorite lemon chip cookies. Those sisters are sure to love those. Move to the exit. With the dishes clean, you pour the sisters some glasses of milk and set out a package of your favorite lemon chip cookies. Oh shit, she wags her tail? I love that. Sister Clausen seems to be enjoying it, but Sister Snippy still has that weird look on their face. Are you okay, Sister Snippy? Oh yeah, it's fine. It's just that the art in this world doesn't use high intensity backgrounds, which given my skin tone limits the amount of fine details that I can express at this distance. Oh, this is great. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. No worries, just try to pretend I'm smiling on this board. Will do. Thank you so much for the treats, Miss Arantes. They're so nice. Thanks. Cat face. Also, you don't need to call me Miss. Sister Arantes is fine. Hmm? Wait, you're a member of the church? Yeah, I thought it was weird that you didn't know, but I decided I might as well play along with you for a bit. Weird. I thought I would have recognized you from church since I've been in the area for a few months. Oh, I'm not too surprised. I go to the YSA ward on Sundays when I'm not gone from work-related reasons. What do you do for work? Normally I'm a space hunter doing all sorts of fancy gigs for hire. Now this past week I've had to take some normal temp jobs. Let me tell you, they suck. Wait, space is pretty big. They can't have run out of things to hunt there. Oh, of course not. It's just that I sent my power suit to the cleaners for some routine maintenance, and maybe it's because they have new owners or something, but they're taking forever. I'm glad you girls came over, because otherwise this week would have been ended on a really sour note for me. That's odd. We were just talking about power armor before we knocked on your door. You sure the police didn't confiscate it or anything? Confiscate it? Huh? Oh, Sister Snippy has a lot of complaints about the police in this city. Oh, you bet I do. Young single adult. Okay. Anyway, back on subject. How long have you been a member with the church? Pretty much since I was a kid. My human parents weren't very religious, but after they passed away, I was adopted by a kind family of Frogos, and they raised me in their faith ever since. Oh wow, that's neat. Oh yeah, there's a lot of interesting history with the Frogos and the Terran branch of the church. I don't know how well known it is these days, but the Frogism Mormonism merger was one of the first recorded interplanetary emergence of a non-dharmic faith. Interesting. Oh, I remember somebody mentioning that in Sunday school when I was younger. It's always so wild to think about. Yeah, it is. Granted, moving to a Terran-founded space colony was quite the culture shock even with the merger. Learning to interact with human boys for the first time as a young MIA maid was not remotely I can speak. Was not remotely like I was expecting. Yeah, human boys are so weird about things. I just don't get it. Same. Mutual Improvement Association. Okay. How's the YSA ward been? Oh, it's been pretty okay. I have a calling as a ward clerk, so I have to stay after church doing some bookkeeping and MLS each week, but it's not too bad. Are there any cuties there that you've been dating or anything? I don't know. It's been a while since I've asked anybody out on a date. Besides, I'm 30 years old at this point, so most of the people in the ward skew a bit young for my taste at this point. You're 30? I wouldn't have guessed you're a day older than 25. I hope people say that about me. Uh, I had that curse for so long in my life where everyone thought I was like 16. Although nowadays I don't even know what people would think I look at for age. Talking about your age, a terrible thought creeps into your mind. Yeah, it's talking about age. Oh no, I'm turning 31 in 2 months. I did that 2 months, like 2 months ago. Lovely. I'm going to age out of the YSA yard. No, you're going to be an old single adult. Yeah. I don't even know at this point. It's also always really odd for people who transition because it's like I have a friend who is just like, yeah, if you classify me as a male, I look like a 16-year-old, but I also pass as feeling that I look like someone who's like in her 30s. And they're both true at the same time, and it's just very interesting place to be. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, this is a great screen. Oh, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Come on, Samantha, you'll be fine. I'm gonna be forever alone. Nonsense, Samantha. It's not like you're gonna turn into a pumpkin on your birthday. I've seen how church events with older singers like. It's just a bunch of people with the social grace of that weirdo Herman from the back alley. A little bit, yeah. Come on, Samantha. You know it's just an overgeneralization based off of a couple of anecdotes from your friends. I could try dating apps. I think about that sometimes. I think about that sometimes, but then I remember everyone I've ever spoken to ever about that is talk about as one of the most soul draining experiences in their lives, and it's like, maybe I shouldn't. Uh, you just gotta do what I do and just find emotionally unavailable people. Uh, that's everything I've heard. It's so bad. I've never heard good experiences from dating apps. At this point, the thought I have for that is if I ever do that, I'm just going to make a web page and be like, all right, my dating app is. Yeah. Mm. I'm happy for you. I think to some extent there's something good that I think it's being okay with yourself and being alone. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Is just like I don't know if I could go through the thing of being like I don't even know if any of the people I interact with are real anymore. That's the other thing. That's why you got to hang out in weird spaces that have no financial incentives for people to run bots off of, and then you get to meet weird people. That's how I do it. Yeah, yeah. Or the other thing you do is just date your friends that you've had for years, and then it doesn't go well, and then you just lose friendships. All right, we don't need to. Weird people. Yeah, weird people. Oh, this has been a great stream. I don't normally talk this much. Mm, yeah. I'm half sad I don't have my camera on. Because, like, every other time I talk, I just throw my hands up in the air, just like in a big yay pose, because I just do that all the time now for some reason. Oh, thank you, Bomer. I'm glad you're enjoying this. This has been a great stream. Yeah, like, that's how I meet people. I go into random discords for tiny artists. I mean, random people I have never met in my life. I don't even know how I ended up here half the time. Like honestly, it's a wild thing thinking about how the hell did I even end up here? Because for all of y'all in like the Mecha Myco Discord server, I think I found Myco somehow. I found her via the Sphero Discord. I don't even know how I got in that. And as a side note, I don't know why he trusts me. Like that's part of it. I'm a trustworthy person for like Discord mod stuff, but he just gave me mod out of the blue. I barely knew him. That was so odd. It's just such a strange string of like odd things happening that I ended up meeting so many of these people. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot. Maybe I found you by just looking at random Super Metroid streams. It really is. I think I found you probably by just looking through because I would stream Metroid ROM hacks, and then sometimes I'd just go like I don't know, what is it? I just look at other people streaming when I want to go raid. And I know why I stuck with you. It's because I remember seeing your stream overlay and being like, I've wanted to do something like your stream overlay forever. And it's just like, I love what you've done. And so I took pictures and being like, I want to do something kind of like that. And so that's why I really got into, I think, was watching you. But that was like ages ago. I think it was only a little bit after that that I actually like followed your web presence and saw the what was it? Saw you had a website and a forum. I think I lurked your forum for a couple months, and I was like, I should join this because these seem like weird people I like. And I think that's how I found you, and that's how I find people in the world. It's usually the thank you. I like being there. Thank you for hosting it. I'm like a little bit too young to have really been in the part to been in like the web form days of the internet. Everything's so much more centralized than it used to be. And so it's like it's definitely a joy doing like the real authentic forum thing. And so it's very enjoyable doing that sort of thing. Also, it's like, yeah, I didn't really have internet for most of the aughts, which I think is probably a good thing, but I mean, there are perks and minuses to having unfettered internet access. I'll say that much. It's one of those things where I think about my life would be in such a different place if didn't have access to the internet. Back then, yeah, yeah. I think most of my stuff though back then was just I don't know playing Minecraft. That was fun. Like real early Minecraft, like 2012. That was probably most of where I did most of my socializing. There was a web forum for a thing. Like other points in my life, I was for some reason given moderating and administrator privileges for no good reason. I guess that's a trend in my life. I just be get given admin positions, and I'm just like, I don't know why you did this. I didn't ask for this. You just kind of gave it to me, and I said sure. It's happened a lot, but whatever. Although on the flip side of that, I understand a lot of. I've come around more to the idea of it's. I don't know what's the best way to put this. Finding people who want to do admin work is harder than I thought. I'll say that much. kind of being on the flip side of that is just like, because I don't know, you're a young person and you're just like, oh, I want to be, I love to be admin or run my communities. And as an old person, I was like, God, I don't want to run these communities. It sounds like work. I don't want to do that. All right, I'm just rambling forever. Let's all right. Come on, Samantha. You know that's just an overgeneralization based off a couple of difference. I could try dating. It's no dating, no dating apps. You remember what happened last time? I'm like half not sure if I believe that comment, but I could definitely see that. Yeah. I remember before I had internet, or I guess very limited internet, my friends and I would do, the things of people who live in semi-rural areas, put on boots and go trudge in a swamp, go be like, here's a glass bottle, let's smash it. And we're like the things small children do and have fun. Can I smash things? There was a fun period of time where it's like, let's see if we can set things on fire because we're bored. I honestly think my I took my career in chemistry just because I was like I wanted to set things on fire as a bored teenager. Those were the fun days. They were and they weren't, but they were fun memories at least. Yeah. The internet definitely made me less interested in doing those sorts of things. For better or for worse, it's probably better that I don't set things on fire for fun with friends anymore. Yeah, yeah. I remember doing splitting wood like once because we just had a giant tree rotting on the property, and it's like we should cut this up and get rid of it. I remember that because I still have like repercussions from that because I remember after doing this, I don't know why, but I got this giant rash all on my throat. It was really weird. I'm like, did a poisonous spider? Yeah. And every now and then it'll flare up and I'll get the rash again, and it's like, wow, this I don't know if this will ever leave me at this point. Yeah. Yeah, for me it was fun because I remember because I had encouragement somewhat. Because I remember the first thing I wanted to do is I had a friend who was just like, "Yo, Sarah, let's go make thermite." And he's like, "Sure, Oliver, I'll do that with you." Sounds like fun. And so we had all these plans to scrape rusty things. We were like, I'm going to con my parents into thinking I need an etch a sketch so I can steal the powdered aluminum from. We're doing this like real bootleg. And then I think my parents find out because they find out that I was lying and saying I needed that for a school project. But what's great is my dad is insane, and he's like, "All right, Sarah, if we're going to do this, I'm going to do it with you so we can do it safely." So I had the best possible response of my parents catch me, and it's like, "All right, we're going to do this for real, though." Oh, my dad is insane. This all makes sense because this is the same guy who would tell me when he was a kid. I didn't know this, but that's when I first started this. My dad would later tell me he also did the same thing when he was a kid, except he used to get access to like actual sodium. What he would do is he would flake off sodium and put it in water fountains so that way when people would use it, they would pop into flames. Because my dad is insane. So it's like it's really just doing the same thing, except my dad knows don't be an idiot and kill you and hurt yourself. So he's like, let me tell you how to do this for real. Uh, exactly. I could go into more stories, but I think I'll leave it there. Yeah. I think the other story is, well, my dad was doing this with me for my younger sibling. My dad just introduced my younger sibling and being like, "Hey, name I won't say out loud to not dox them, but it's just like, here's random Toho CDs." just and just irrevocably changes my sibling on the course of being an incredible weeb at a very impressionable age for some reason. I still have those CDs because they couldn't even play them on their computer. All right. I have a lot of great stories about the things my dad has done in my life. All right. All right. All right. We'll play the game. I need to go to bed at some point. Okay, I don't want to finish this. We've had I guess, enough story time. I don't know. This has been a very great story for inducing story time. All right. Oh yeah, but the thing I was going to say is, if I ever did dating apps, I would just leave it as a profile saying, "Hey, I don't really care about dating apps and doing it that sort of way because I find it emotionally draining. If you're interested in looking at me, here's a redirect to a website where I give you a better description of who I am." That's really the only idea I would ever have for doing something like that. You could always try hitting off with that fellow with the dry cleaners. What was his name again? Crate X2. Ah, yeah. Good old Crate XD2. He seems like a nice enough fellow. He did seem kind of nice. Come on, that would never work. You never know until you try. Don't you remember that I literally killed his brother? Wait, what? Yeah, it was for a bounty just the other week. Ah! Hmm. Uh, Sister Arantes, are you okay? Samantha, are you there? Oof. I actually haven't heard of that one. To be continued. Oh man, I cannot wait. God. Will Samantha Arantes be forever alone? Do her fears about her dating prospects have a basis in material reality? Would Crate X2 really spurn her for killing her brother for money? Will she ever get her suit back? Will she ever escape her temp work? Could the missionaries be able to help her somehow? What's the deal with the police in this city anyway? Found out eventually in the next chapter of The Adventures of Samantha Arantes. Oh man, I have to. I cannot wait. This is, I will say, this is so much more than I was expecting, and I absolutely love it. Thank you for making this. To end. Job ideas. Felix, Italian cultural consultant. Post off. Animatronic cat girl. Yaski, Sanctimonious Dr. Doss. Reporting issues. Snorb. Always believing in me. And a bunch of number one Samantha Arantes fan. I hope I hate your games. Ooh, we get to look at all the music you listen to. Surprisingly little Metroid. And tons of other stuff I forgot to because I waited until I was almost done to make the list. Shoutouts to 25 years of ZZT authors, name dropping StarCraft in the credits. Okay. Read ending teaser again. Okay, I assume that's what we had. View credits again. PAQ. Are you okay, RT? I've thought about that interaction many times over the years, and I've concluded that no, I am not okay. Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm a Latter-day Saint. TMB? Truly based Mormon? Sure. Why'd you make Samantha Arantes Mormon? Simple answer, because I think the phrase space Mormon is funny. More involved answer. I've had a thought in the back of my head for a while that if anyone hassled me on account of my faith, I'd fictitiously threaten to send the missionaries to Samantha's house. Well, maybe it's because I don't bring it up too often. For some reason, this hassling never happened. I guess if you speak out against transphobia or Israeli apartheid or whatever enough, people won't hold the sins of your co-religionists against you. What a thought. Nevertheless, in the spirit of Oktoberfest, I decided to send the missionaries to her house anyway. I hope you enjoyed or cringed at, or were very confused by the shenanigans. Secret third answer. Ever since I decided to make her into an alter ego, VTuber persona, voice of my site, etc., it's been basically inevitable in my mind. Huh? Don't worry about it. Wait, didn't you also say Samantha likes girls and one of your co-hosts asked? Yes, I did. Thank you for remembering. Are you ever going to make a non-Samantha ZZT game ever again? I hope so. Goodfly still hasn't gotten his proper due. Plus, I have plenty of original ideas and such that I want to make reality. I am interested in your ideas and would like to subscribe to your newsletter. Give me the deets, will ya? Sure thing. My relevant socials are here. With that said, I am much more of a forum person than a social media person, so the personality I express there is perhaps a bit more tepid since I have trouble posting into the echoey void instead of the incoherent social context of old forums and chat rooms. Oh, thank you so much for making this. I hope things are doing better for you. I think you're the second Latter-day Saint I've met via the internet. Thank you. That's always a complicated question to ask and answer, but uh, I think we're doing okay. The answer is probably too a little too long, and complicated for the time at night, but I think we're doing all right. Uh, but yeah, I think the other Latter Day Saint I met was there's the I think I posted a couple of other things. There's the artist VHS Head, and this person out of the blue contacted me being like, I'm a personal friend of this artist, and I have a bunch of bootleg recordings and other inside information that you're not allowed to tell. Are you interested? Like, hell yeah, I am. And then I found out later, just talking with them, that they're also a Latter day Saint. And I was like, huh, I haven't met many people who are Latter day Saints, probably because of where I live. I don't believe there are too many Mormons in my part of the world, Pennsylvania ish. All right, I think that was everything. Into game. Fascinating. I don't know nearly enough about either of those two communities to really try anything from that. But that is fascinating. All right. Well, we reached the end, everybody. This went way longer than I was expecting, and this was way better than anything I had imagined. I absolutely love the writing in this. All right. As usual, there's no one to raid because I went on way longer than anyone else I ever interact with streams. That's semi-intentional because like everyone who is my usual stream co, they all raided me. You could tell. We had the Flex raid, we had the Mellow raid, all the regular people who I usually raid, except they all stream at like 7 and 8, and it's like, well, it makes more sense for me to just go a little bit later. But I never have anybody to raid then, so we're just gonna end it. All right, we're probably gonna finish this series. There was a lot of games here. Okay, yeah, I probably should be able to get that all done then. We'll do that all on Friday, probably roughly the same time. Although, actually, wait a minute. Fridays, is that Maiko's game night? Shit, I should check that before I say anything. Is that the same time as Maiko's game night event? Shit. Oh, oh shit, that is Friday. Fuck. Uh, I guess we're gonna stream that tomorrow. All right, we're making a change because other plans have been made. We're streaming tomorrow at probably 8 to 9ish usually EST. All right, it's tomorrow, everybody, because Friday is occupied. All right, good night, everyone.